I'm terribly sorry about that intro, guys, but welcome back today, guys. Today I will be Ganga. Today I will be showing you a replay because since I could not record this properly, I had full storage. I'm managing like 2 channels, like for peep's sake. So yeah. Today I will be teaching guys the skills of Ganga.
Initiate retreat.
I'm gonna tell you guys right now. I am tired, so I wanna do this. So today, let's start off with his passive, guys. So let's start off with his passive. His passive, which is his 6th bullet on his chamber. His gun's chamber. The 6th bullet will always do critical damage at all times, and he only gains 40% of the attack speed he gains. So practically, he is not an attack speed based hero. He is a fire based hero. He is a damage based hero. He is a powerhouse. So next up with his first skill. First skill, he unloads all of his chamber continuously without any stops into one single direction. You can move, you can dash, but you cannot change the direction of those shells. If you aim it at the back, it will shoot at the back. If you aim it to the right, it will shoot at the right side. If you aim it to the front, it will only shoot at the front side. If you aim it to the northeast or northwest, it will only fire at that side. You can't, after you use his first skill, you can't aim it while firing those shells. You can only aim it in one direction. While unloading all of his creeps, once it's done, you can freely aim again. Also remember, the 6th shell, even on his first kill, it will still do critical damage. So next up, his second skill. His second skill.
The enemy has slain the turtle.
Wait, watch what I'm doing here. Oh, you can always see me saving up my last shell and using my second skill at the same time. Because when you use your when you use your normal attack on the last shell, because when you dash using the second skill, your basic my voice is cracking. Your basic damage will do more damage. So practically, your 6th shell that does all of the damage, that does most of the damage, when you fire that shell, your critical damage will go up, and your damage will go up, doing a lot more damage than you would normally do with using than using the first 5 shells. So my tips for this: use your second skill. I'm gonna die here. Use your second skill when only on your 6th shell, then fire that 6th shell onto that enemy. You will do a lot more damage onto that enemy. Also remember, he has a cooldown. He has a cooldown on that skill. I mean, on those bullets. If you don't fire it for a long time, he will reload, and you will go back to the full magazine. So yeah, his ult next up will be his ult, which let me before we go to his ult, okay, sorry about that. I had to drink water. My voice is cracking up. So before we get killed here by this Skinny Bear and this Novaya, his ult will fire 3 times. Oh, okay, good. And there we go. His ult, when you fire it first time, you will dash to the direction your joystick is pointing. Fire it again. For the second time, you will fire it. You will still move another direction. Fire it for the third time, you will move again to another direction. Remember, First shot, second shot, does almost the same damage. Third shot will be critical. Third shell of his ult, or the third time you fire it, it will always be critical because the sixth shell is with it. And as you can see there, it was critical because of the sixth shell. If the sixth shell was not there, it won't do critical. But since its passive says that every sixth shell, it will be critical. Every time that sixth shell goes out, it will actually do critical damage. So let's get on with his build. I actually don't have his build right now. I'll put it up later. And there goes my auto aim doing extinct. That's useful. That is all of his skills for the day, guys. So I'm gonna tell you guys another tip with his second skill and his ult. Second skill, you can use it dashing. You do extra damage, like I said, on your basic attack. So saving that last shell, as you can see there, I always save it. And I always try to drain my entire magazine and then save it back again. Except that one. And nothing happened besides my team and me dying. And as you can see, our Matilda is just doing nothing. She is just TPing. At this point, our Matilda has given up all hope in this game. And at this point, she is mad at the Valier for thinking that she would actually go home in a Matilda. Matilda has a point. When playing Matilda, it doesn't mean you will be roaming in an instant, because for all you know, it could be Mage Matilda. Same goes for Kaja. Some people still goes with Mage Kaja, like me. Some people still go for Mage Kaja than Tank Kaja, because Mage Kaja hurts so much than you would ever think. If I get a chance to play Kaja in a Mage build, I will show you guys what I mean, but not right now. As you can see, 901 damage for that critical. And it is at the best representation against Terizla, by the way. And critical damage once again on his ult. On his ult, you can completely fire the 3 shots in an instant. When you go beside a wall or behind or front. After you stay near a wall and you're facing that direction of your joystick, you can continuously fire your ult very quickly. Unless you can pass through that wall, but then you won't be able to do it because you will dash towards the wall, passing through it. So I suggest staying beside the wall completely, a wall that you can't pass through. Then just fire your ult continuously. It goes very quick, so especially when it comes to trying to 1v1 someone and you're about to die, but you have enough HP to let out that entire magazine of yours of your ult. Stay beside the wall and just let it out. Enemies will instantly disappear since of the critical damage that Gango gives. And also, I do not suggest building my build. This is a custom build. This build was customly made by me, as you can see, right over by the screen. Oh yeah, I also forgot his second skill, by the way. Once you use it, you can reduce the hidden reduction by using his first skill. Make sure you hit that first skill too for it to actually work. And I am about to die here again, am I? I missed my ult, and yup, and there we go. And I'm gonna... No! I'm dead again! So yeah. And also, that was a very funny part of scene as well. Because right after that, the Roger told me, "What are you, Gango? Say, are you the savior type?" Well, yes, I am the savior type of a gamer. I try to save my teammates as best as possible. Even how bad they are. Sometimes I just don't bother, but when I get the chance to save a teammate, I will at least try. I will try and save my teammate and hello. Suddenly I don't have my ult to one smack you into the face, Moscow. Oh yeah, the build I just showed you guys. I don't suggest copying it. That is my custom build. Because I know how to use it. The ambush strike. Why do I have ambush strike? You have to unload all of his shells, right? Well, it is a situational thing for me. I normally use it because I want a penetration. At the same time, eh?
Launch
I
attack.
need one shell.
Request backup.
I need one shell, right? Well, I will need 2 shells. I wait about 3 or 2 seconds. Then I fire that last shell. Then ambush will be ready for me to fire. So if I have that 6th shell on my chamber,
Attack.
I can instantly, almost one smack, anyone. That is not a joke. I can instantly one smack any hero.
Our
As long
turret
it is
has
not a
been
tank or someone with have high defense. I am 100% sure I am capable of one-shotting that hero. As long he doesn't have defense. Number 2, he doesn't have rose gold. His rose gold will always stop your damage at a certain point when it activates. And you saw that damage! 1999. That is absolutely how much damage my build does. And also, Berserker Fury is another build item that I think is good for Gangle. It's not because it gives critical crit rate. It's because of the passive of Berserker's Fury, which gives me crit damage. And guess what? His 6th skill just happens to be automatically does crit damage. It automatically does crit damage, so it is perfect. And let us watch this value die. let me cut that off. Hunter Strike. I think you already know what the Hunter Strike does. Like 6 shells, hit enemies 5 times in a row. You get speed up. That type of thing. Mga people, it does its jobs. And goodbye to that Roger. That is what I mean by this build. Can one-shot almost anyone. Like, literal. I mean, you don't have to have endless battle. You can have Blade of Despair if you want. But
Initiate retreat.
I don't know why am I spectating the Guinea Bear. I think, yep, there we go. Bonk. And 1,399, I'm gonna guess. Or 390, I don't know. So, that's it. Anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed and I hope you guys learned something about this fantastic and OP hero. This is Jungle and this is T90 and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye!